Star Wars,
Yeah. Also disappointing, but in a different way.
Jesus. Okay. Anyway.
I'm starting to think I'm getting to the point where I think I hate Star Wars until I actually watch it. And then I'm just like, oh, okay, no, I actually do like this. But then I just get in a vortex of fucking hate Star Wars.
You want
I
to
know what
something
I do.
fun?
What?
Technically, we've got another Star Wars this year.
We do?
Yes.
Yeah, another movie, the Mandalorian and Grogu movie that's coming out in a couple months, and in theory, it should be on Disney Plus by the end of the year. So
I forgot that was an actual movie and not.
Yeah,
like
we could definitely get Jordan back for that.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, before this starts, hey, real quick, if you're listening, you've never seen this movie before, we are about to spoil a lot of shit for you. This is a movie that you probably don't want spoiled if you ever plan on watching.
26-year-old movie.
And still,
Hey,
you have to
you
remember.
two haven't seen it.
I know.
Yeah, both of us have never seen it, and also you have to remember that we are now potentially hitting a generation that was not born when these movies came out.
Ooh, that's rough.
Right.
Who didn't even know this. Famously, Chris, I tell my students every year that they have to watch The Sixth Sense because they don't know the plot twist at the end. Most of them have never seen it, and most of them haven't had it spoiled for them. So they get to relive the magic that we got.
Which is kind of awesome.
And it's just kind of cool. Like, it's a really cool experience that they finally have something that wasn't ruined for them.
And then they have a Chuck moment where they say, wait a minute, that's Donnie Wahlberg?
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I had a moment in this. Oh, by the way, brothers, cisgenders, listeners, welcome to another episode of the Comic Book Rundown Presents Rundown Reviews. Or if you're just listening on the main feed, Rundown Reviews. Hi, Chris, I'm going to do this introduction. I'm joined by my best friend. I thought our friendship was over forever. Big hugs, big hugs. I'm going to big hug. You go up and I go down. There we go. Yeah, we got it.
Whoa.
Okay.
No. I think Chuck was right. I think Chris goes up and Chuck goes down. I think that's
pretty much.
Anyway.
Shout out to my best friend. Can I shout out to Chris while Chris is on the show?
Yeah, of course
I think so.
Yeah,
I
always.
guess I have. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I never said anything offensive or inappropriate on the show. That was all Joey using AI to doctor my voice in. Okay, for sure on this show.
Hold on, you're giving me that much credit? Give me a break here.
How many times do you go through an episode saying you got to edit that out, and it never happens?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No, Joey left in a part that he probably shouldn't have left in quite a few times, and
really, the plus side, it's only incriminated himself at this point, so we're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Hey, we watched a comic book paraphernalia movie. This is not actually based off a comic book.
It is not correct,
but has a lot of made-up comics in it, right? These were not real comics.
But there are real comics in it because they go to a comic shop and there's a bunch of like X-Men and Avengers. Comics.
No, I know, but everyone that he references is not a real comic, is it?
Correct.
Oh,
yeah, correct.
We watched Unbreakable, by the way, everyone. Yeah, the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah.
Right. Every like character when he has his studio. And he's like selling art pieces. A lot of the art pieces he's selling is done by legitimate artists, but they are not comic characters.
Right. Okay. That's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure.
Like, what was it? The first comic is like Active Comics, and it's done in the font of Action Comics.
Correct. Yeah. It tricked me for like a little because I was watching it on my phone on the treadmill. So like, trying to get my eyes to focus on a slightly bouncing, moving screen. I'm like, is that say Action Comics? What am I looking at? Yeah. It was Active Comics.
Yeah.
Also, I thought that was really interesting that all the comic book characters were white. Like every single one. I mainly specifically because
they were
Samuel
all done
Jackson
in black and white for the art museum.
Well, yeah, I know that, but the covers on all the comics that they showed all had just only white people, which for that era, I guess makes sense, except for your token black guy with lightning powers. But outside of that,
That's not true. The Falcon didn't have lightning powers. Come on.
Well, yeah,
Only
that's
Black
true.
Lightning did.
And Static Shock, and there's like a bunch of them.
What they do, and when they were Super Friends, they didn't name him Black Lightning. They named him Vulcan or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Okay, so Rana, this is Rana's first time ever seeing this.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, how many times have you seen this?
I've lost count. I'm a big fan of the movie.
Okay.
I'm not
Are
saying
you a
it's not
big-
without. I'm not saying it's not without certain faults, but I do really like this movie. I think this was a good kind of 1-2 punch for Shyamalan coming off The Sixth Sense.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Are you a Shyamalan fan or just this movie specifically?
I like Sixth Sense. I like Unbreakable. I actually do like Signs. Village,
Yeah, all of
meh.
a sudden there's like hatred for Signs. When did that start?
So,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a lot of Signs hate. Like,
I mean,
really,
I
like,
never really liked
more-
Signs, but I've also
Up there, this.
I didn't say I hated it. I just said I never really liked it. But I also, my biggest problem with M. Night Shyamalan movies is that once you've seen them once, that's it. Like all the anything that could have, his little twist that's always the important thing is right out the door.
Yeah.
Once you've seen it once.
That's fair.
Now,
I-
granted, when you watch Sixth Sense for the second time,
Yes.
you go through and you notice all the things that you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you should have known he was dead this whole time. Oh, spoiler alert! Bruce Willis is dead in the end of Sixth Sense.
Dude, you're ruining it for an entire generation.
You think the kids are listening to this
Cue up
other
the
than my
YouTube
kids?
comments. I hate this channel. Ruins everything. Still love
do
Chuck.
I? Yeah, Ron, I do, because every once in a while people have to ask me about my podcast because of my Rate My Professor score. Douche.
You're welcome. I gave you a fucking perfect score.
Yeah, I still have a perfect score apparently, or so I'm told.
Why
So.
am I the only one that's rated you?
No, I have one of the highest ratios on Rate My Professor.
It's
Well,
because I think you're
every one of my
mentally ill and they're
kids.
like, let's be nice to this guy.
100%. Somebody apparently wrote, "We're pretty sure he's mentally ill, but at least he's funny." So
Jesus.
I'm gonna take that. I would take that as an absolute win.
Hell yeah.
100%. I mean, completely accurate. I can't argue any of that fact. Yeah, 100%.
It's
I
the
agree.
ill that makes him funny.
That's true. The illness is what makes me funny. The unchecked illness. I would say that Ron's probably right. A lot of the time, M. Night Shyamalan movies for me are like a 2-watcher. Like I'll watch it once, and then I'll be like, "Oh, that's the twist," and then go back and see if I can figure if it's been noticeable the whole time. More often than not, they aren't, though. At least in my opinion, it's kind of Sixth Sense was the only one.
So the village was
to an extent.
also pretty like once you found out what the twist was with the village, you could realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So I would say, so like his first handful, Sign, Sixth Sense, Village, Unbreakable, those were probably, I'm not gonna say his best, but those are probably some of his most memorable ones. It's after that when things kind of started to go a little downhill, because then he had like Lady in the Water.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
That one
Stopped.
is
I think pretty much
rough.
after The Village, I stopped. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Wow,
Lady in the
really?
Water is rough. And I think after that one is when I kind of stopped watching him for a while.
The Happening is what I remember killing his career.
Yeah, see, I
is that
haven't.
the one with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen the
Never
Happening.
seen it because it just looked like trash.
The memes and the gifs are great.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
You mispronounce it every time you say that.
You're a
I went
teacher.
back and recently watched it like a couple years ago. It's a perfectly fine movie. I think that it just had so much hype because it was an M. Night movie, and they were just
Yeah,
and
like,
and it was
everybody's
his
always
first rated R. So people were
everybody's always like,
expecting more.
"Oh, is this what brings him back into the fold or whatever? Like, is this what gets
No.
M. Night back?" And like, it never is. I
No.
wouldn't say
Yeah.
never.
We're
but,
forgetting
like,
we're forgetting the worst movie that M. Night Shyamalan ever made.
we're not talking about that one. It's on
Avatar: The
list.
Last Airbender. The absolute worst movie.
Oh my god, I forgot he made that.
Yeah,
Did I ever watch that one? I feel like I have at least once.
it's terrible. He
I
whitewashed
had never-
every single character in it, and
Yeah. Well, that was
I've heard.
Hollywood.
and he mispronounced all their names.
I've heard old is it's not as bad as not really that bad, but then knock at the cabin. I heard great stuff about Batista in it.
Oh,
Batista
dude,
had
that
really-
movie's great.
That's a great movie. Yep.
And then Trap. I'm actually Knock at the Cabin and Trap would actually be ones I would happily put on just because I've heard actually positive things about Hartnett.
I've heard mixed
and
reviews about Trap with Josh
Hartnett.
Hartnett. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've heard mixed reviews
one
about
with
that
the phone.
No,
She's
that's the
like
one in
getting text
the
messages.
no,
That's
that's
where
the one
he's-
in the concert.
This is the one where it's
Oh, yeah,
concert,
yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's
where it's
he's
a boy
actually
dressed
a
up like a
serial
girl,
killer.
but you don't know it until you said it was a trap.
Wow.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's actually.
I was like, did you really just spoil it for me? God
Oh,
damn.
yeah, I've actually watched the movie. You fuck.
There he goes
Um,
again.
I really like The Visit. A lot of people didn't. I thought it was really good. Yeah, I don't know. I really like The Visit. If you've never seen it, I recommend it. It's a shaky cam first person about some kids visiting their grandparents at a ranch.
Right. Emily saw that one. She said she liked it.
It was good.
I've
It
watched
was
it yet. I
that
still haven't
that
watched
was his return after the happening. All those like a bunch of years later.
it. Okay.
He just kind of released this random movie. Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. So, all right, but Unbreakable. Thoughts?
So
Ron?
right at the beginning of the movie, he just pops that ring right off and tries to bang the girl tries to get with the girl on the train. Like he was fighting that ring to get it off there quick before she noticed.
Get it off, get it
Which like you can't tell me that she didn't notice him sitting there like
Oh, she was busy putting her bags
or
in
the tan line on the.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he just got divorced.
But then like no sooner does he start talking to her, like you think he's got a little bit of game, then he just creeps her the fuck out. She's like, I need to go sit somewhere else.
Yeah.
That was my thing. Like all he said was like, how long are you there for? Like he didn't say, do you want to grab a drink or anything like that. I mean, she jumped to a pretty, he still could have had a way to wiggle ways out of it at that
He
point.
tried.
That's
He
fine
even
what did.
tried, but she was just like, no.
Like just one line, and that wasn't even like a come on line. I was just like, he could have been genuinely asking,
But
I'm
see, the
just
whole
saying.
time he was slowly oh no. That's what made it awkward.
Well, no, what made it awkward
it-
was the kid watching the entire time, going back and forth with
I
the
know, yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, that was annoying.
And then
Yeah,
bam,
sorry,
everyone
Ryan,
dies except for him.
Almost everyone. 2 people survived. The train.
Well, one person.
And,
no,
and,
he just
and then he
survived the
died.
surgery afterwards. Yeah. Which
The
also that
juxtaposition of
scene
the
with
camera.
where the where
that
the
was
kid, like,
cool.
why would he have been in the same room that this dude's getting surgery in?
Well, he was in
would-
the other
Bad
room.
hospital.
They just didn't put the blinds up.
That's not how.
No, it's fine. It was
But
some
either way-
rinky-dink hospital and
And then the weirdest thing was
Philadelphia.
like they weren't even like working on that spot that started bleeding. It just
right.
like randomly started bleeding from the middle and then
Broke the
died.
stitch.
I
Yeah,
guess
found that weird.
his heart beat out of his chest is what happened. Because like every time his heart beat, like that whole blanket was like boom, boom, boom.
Maybe his heart actually was outside of his chest. I mean, they said that his face was like destroyed.
Was his wife Princess Buttercup?
Yes.
She was.
Okay.
I completely
Wright.
forgot that Robin Wright was in this movie.
It was her voice. I picked up on her voice, but man, I'm so used to her basically in her post Sean Penn years at that point with the House of Cards hairstyle at that. I almost did not look at her. I mean, she's Jenny too.
Yeah. Also, I can't remember what her name is in Wonder Woman, but
Oh yeah. Hippolyta.
Yeah.
no, she's not Hippolyta.
No,
She's
the other one. The
Oh
general.
yeah, the other one.
The
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another German or Greek name. Yeah,
Yeah, thanks. Good job, Ron.
Yep.
Way to get there.
I got it.
Never seen it, so I couldn't.
It's on the list. We'll get there.
So when we first get
Oh, I can't
introduced to adult Elias.
Yeah.
Glass.
Elijah.
Elijah. That's what it was. And that dude is in there talking he's talking up that picture and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get that for my kid that's 4 years old. Nobody is buying stuff like that for a 4-year-old kid because no 4-year-old kid is going to give one shit about a single picture.
Yeah, they
I know,
are.
yeah, what kind of dad is this?
Right, exactly. Unless he's doing it for like an investment later on, which doubt.
That guy was not
Like, he's
listening to a
investing for
darn
himself.
word he was saying. He just, Let me just throw down my money, then bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also Glass was a huge freaking nerd. And I don't think it was so much of a spoiler at the end that he ended up being the bad guy because he seemed like a bad guy throughout the movie.
It's Stalker in general.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, following basically as soon as he found out that David may not have been sick, or as soon as he found out that David survived the crash, he basically honed in on the wife. I can't remember her name.
It's just Buttercup. I just said that.
Yeah, thanks.
Janae.
Yeah, thanks. And like went to her work. I mean, yes, obviously she helped him because he needed it with being in the wheelchair and all. But
Her name was Audrey.
thank you. But just the fact that he's in the wheelchair and instead of actually answering the questions that he needed to be answering, he's interrogating her about David.
Yeah.
That's not healthy.
Well, even getting to the whole thing where, he faked an injury to get off the team because to stay with Audrey. I was like, wait a minute. That first problem I have with the movie, number one, is that whole thing is like, how did you fake that? And what did you do? Because you are unbreakable. Like, you've never been sick. You've never been hurt. So what did you fake that they
But if you look, he has a limp throughout the whole movie.
He has to fake it the entire time.
Yeah.
But also he because we saw the crash in the flashback.
Yeah.
Obviously, Audrey had to go to the hospital. He would have gone to the hospital. They would have gotten X-rays.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
The X-rays would have
shown everything.
So I'm not sure what he faked. So that was, and then my other laughable, and I laugh every time I even laughed in the theater when it was happened. His kid holding up the gun to him said, "It won't hurt. It'll bounce off you." Yeah, we don't play with guns, right? Right, honey? Yes, we don't play with guns. It's like, oh my God, the sequence is so horribly written. It's cringe.
Yeah.
It's so bad, but I laugh every time. Those are my two big marks against this movie. Just those sequences, because it just the whole thing with his injury just doesn't make sense. It doesn't. He could have just quit, and that would have been fine. This whole injury thing just doesn't hold up.
I think the reason he doesn't quit is because it felt like either his family or the town were seeing him as like a sports hero.
Fair.
Almost. So the reason he faked the injury was so that he could have a normal life and not be that celebrity.
Yeah, fair.
Which sucks because he's put on this pedestal that he obviously doesn't want to be on. But then now he's gave himself a mundane life that he obviously isn't happy with, which is why at the very beginning of the movie, he's coming back from New York after having an interview because he's getting ready to leave his family.
Yeah.
So he may not be unbreakable, but his family life is breakable.
Well, he brings that up during the gun scene too. He's like, "I'm just going to leave and go to New York."
Right.
I'll never see you again. Oh, great. You're going to leave home and be a deadbeat dad. Good job. Really racking up the wins there, bud.
That's when the kid just pulls the trigger anyways. He's like, I mean, either way.
Right? Cool. Thanks, Dad. Yeah.
Keeps his bullets in the football trophy.
I mean, at least it's not by the gun. That's a good thing, right?
Sure. Or you put him in like a safe or up in your closet somewhere where the kid isn't going to be able to.
He put the gun up in the closet, and the kid got the gun.
Hide it in a floorboard. I don't know, man, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, the kid obviously knew where everything was, so it didn't matter where he put it. He was going to find it.
Well, we even have a Chekhov's gun trope where he actually takes the pistol down from the closet, looks at it, and replaces it for no apparent reason.
Right, just to see, yeah. Yeah.
He wanted to make sure it wasn't loaded, even though he hadn't loaded it.
Well, you know.
But here's
Because
the question: would he
Go
have
for it.
gotten hit with the bullet and not been hurt with the bullet, and the bullet just flattens out like it does on Superman, or would the bullet have ricocheted off of him like it does at other times on Superman and possibly killed his wife or child?
I was gonna say like which Superman version because it does both.
Yeah, I know. That's why I brought up both.
That's a good question. Yeah, because it could
Oh, we
have
lost
been
Chuck.
Juxtaposed. It could have easily. I was wondering why he was being very quiet. It could have easily bounced off of him and shot Audrey and killed her. So
Yeah.
Or
That
could have
is-
shot Elijah because he was creeping in the background.
right, yeah.
You just hear a motherfucker from the outside.
He goes glass.
Wait. So was his cane actually made out of glass?
It
Yeah,
was.
It was. And
How
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. Well,
and it actually is a real disease, very rare. I mean, they didn't just make this up. It is a real disorder. But we make fun of movies all the time, or just kind of grown in the sense of like all the tropes. But in this movie, they lean into it because it is what it is. I like all the comic book stuff where, the coloring, even the soundtrack on this movie does such a good job when you know who's on screen, when David's on screen versus Elijah on screen. The color scheming, him being in purple, the other colors that David wears, especially he's wearing the green trench coat to protect him from the kryptonite that is water. In fact, hey, another water thing. Back-to-back movies with water being the weakness. Science was right after it.
I thought Signs was before this.
I don't
Was
remember.
I think
I
Signs
don't-
was
I
before
think it
this.
was
That's
before
why.
Okay.
Yeah, because this was the second movie they worked together. But either way, yes, 2 movies
Yeah.
back to back. Water being the weakness.
Yeah.
But speaking of water as a weakness, okay, like I'm not discounting the water being a weakness, but being
Yeah,
stuck
I
inside
can't
of a
swim.
tarp,
That's a pretty
exactly.
big weakness.
But falling into that, like onto that tarp, and then the tarp getting pulled into the water, even without the weakness to water, that shit would be terrifying as fuck.
Fuck yeah! I remember watching this in theaters and then seeing that. I'm like, oh shit! I was scared.
Joey's like, not only can I not swim, I can't fight tarps.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just
People
It's
are always
bad.
like,
It's
why
nuts.
do you go swimming with a knife? And I'm like, what if the tarp gets me?
Nope,
There we
Times
go.
was after. 2000.
I'm back.
This was 2000, 2002.
Welcome
Oh,
back,
okay.
Chuck.
Yeah, it was weird. It booted me and then put me back in. I don't know what happened
sorry, buddy.
there. That's all right. I think it's raining and
It was
We've got
thunder in here for a little bit,
problems.
but it never started raining. I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, it just kind of rolled in. I was making the bed, and all of a sudden it just started like thundering, and I don't know if it rained or not. I didn't see that, but either way,
I didn't hear it rain, but who knows? But right before he gets to that scene where like like the dude breaks into that house, then he goes and stops the dude, he gets thrown in the tarp. When he is like sensing all the evil that's going on, he was okay with racial violence. He was okay with some chick getting raped, but he drew the
So-
line at a guy trying to break into a dude's house.
I do question that. Is the powers? Is his
yeah, he's from
is it,
Philly.
Jesus. Is the visions? Is it premonitions or is it things that happened?
Well, see,
Premonition.
Well,
No,
I got to question that. Go ahead, Chris.
Well, I took it as things that have happened, or like the reason I'm not saying. I hear what you're saying, Ron, in the sense of like he's okay with rape, he's okay with the mom beating the kid. Those things have already happened, and so he has no evidence of something that he can go and stop
But
immediately.
had they already happened? Because like the dude with the gun,
Yeah.
he knew that dude had the gun before the guy showed up.
Right, but
But I
the
thought he
dude-
bumped in. No, I thought he bumped into him on the
Yeah,
way.
he bumped into him when he was walking through.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So he knew that he had the gun right then.
yeah.
It wasn't something he had already done. It was something
Okay,
that he was
but-
doing,
Yeah.
or
the
planning.
drug dealer, he bumped into him,
Yeah.
and he patted him down. He didn't find the drugs on him.
That's
because
because
they-
in M. Night Shyamalan's butt.
He
But-
absolutely found the drugs on him.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He
No.
squeezes them in his pocket. He lets him go. That's the whole point. Is that
I thought
he avoids? No. He
Oh.
reaches in his pocket because M. Night Shyamalan puts him in the same pocket that he reached into. He
Okay.
squeezes them and then goes, "Yeah, you're good to go." Because at this point, he is still in the belief of that he needs to avoid conflict.
See, I never knew that. That's
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You taught me something, there, best friend.
Yeah. Yeah, because I thought it was weird too. I was like, then what was the point in stopping him and bringing this? I think his theory was he would get the guy to leave because he says the same thing about the gun, right? Is that he does this like non-confrontational esque kind of thing.
Or was it just to make sure that it actually was true? Like he saw the vision and he felt the drugs. Was like, oh shit, this is actually real.
Yeah,
right.
I never really thought. Now you're gonna make me watch it again and kind of pay attention for that.
Yeah,
but it's kind of like when I worked for Best Buy, the loss prevention times where they in the front of the store and greet you. It's all psychological. If you look someone in the eyes and greet them, they're more than likely not going to 9 times out of 10 not rob the store because they think they have eyes on them.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Walmart does that to me every time. I'm still stealing stuff. I don't care.
Yeah, it's Walmart.
That comforter you took, man, that was impressive. I don't know how you did that, but that's,
thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I walked out with a set of tires, my guy. You know what I mean? I'm right at my $2,500 limit, buddy.
He stopped even trying to hide him. He just walks out with them.
Yeah, I'm just like, what are you gonna arrest me? I don't care.
As long as you put the tires over your head so the cameras can't see your face, you're fine.
Yeah.
You just leave a little gap between the two tires so you can see where you're going. And...
This is not legal advice, but you technically can steal up to $2,500 before they have to do anything. So
what?
just keep. Yeah, they will not press.
They want to wait until you hit that point so they can do it as a felony. I think.
Felony charge. Yeah. Yeah.
At least I know for certain that Target does that. Target,
Walmart does too. I have a friend who works in security there. They have records on everybody and they do track everything. I promise you that. But they will not press charges until you reach $2,500 worth of stuff.
Huh.
So get that big screen TV on Black Friday because it's already been marked down from $2,500 to $1,000.
Yeah, right. Pretty much. Yeah.
They can walk out. One scene that always got me was the bench press scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because his son is there and puts more weight on, and every single time I watch that scene, I'm always like, this guy doesn't know how to bench press. His form is terrible. He's not gripping the bar like he should. His thumbs are in. That thing's gonna roll his wrist and it's gonna break his chest.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but it looked cool.
Fair, yes, obviously.
What would happen is it would fall on him, it would bounce off his chest
honestly,
and crush his kid.
I thought that's what was going to happen.
I was wondering the whole time, why is the kid jumping back? That's why. There you go.
Yeah.
I actually thought at one point he would do it, like he would drop it on himself to see what would happen. But he never does. But I guess he wasn't willing to risk it that much. But
I don't know how I feel about the kid. He's so much in the sense of disobeying his father left and right as much, or he takes some extra weight off. How much I didn't. I added.
I put more on, yeah.
I put more on. I was like, and then he's like the gun, and then like this kid, man.
That kid looks
gonna get his father killed.
Was he in one of the Marvel things or something? Because he looked super familiar.
Hold on.
Yeah, he was.
I meant to look him up, and I forgot.
He plays a kid in something else we just recently watched, I think.
Spencer Treat Clark.
Because I feel like he was a bad guy in something.
He's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
He might be a bad guy in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
He's in Gladiator. He's the kid in Gladiator.
Yeah, because he was the kid in Gladiator.
I think he's an adult in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Because when he's a bad guy, I remember because he's got weird eyes, like they're creepy.
Yeah, he's Werner von Strucker in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay, so yeah, all right, that's where I know him from. Okay.
He's also in Weird the Al Yankovic story.
I haven't watched that yet.
That's a fun movie.
He's in the weird.
Is it as fun as UHF?
I would say better.
Yeah, because it's probably got a bigger budget.
Yeah, I mean it's Harry Potter as Weird Al.
Oh, so. That's right. It's Daniel Radcliffe.
He's in the Salem's Lot movie from 2024, which is I did actually enjoy that movie.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's on HBO Max, but you still have my Max password. Sorry.
Eventually, I'm not worried about it. There are things that I probably have needed to catch up on, but also I never have the time. I mean, I'm not like watching 4 shitty movies in one day. Like
some people did on this podcast.
We talked about that before you got on here. So
Yeah.
Oh man.
but yeah. So yeah, he was in the Marvel thing. He was in Age of the Shield.
I thought so. I thought he was a Marvel bad guy.
Crazy.
We're
We're at the halfway mark, just so everybody's aware.
thanks.
Oh, cool. Because I'm out of notes.
I've got.
All right. Limb count, kill count.
Well, hold on. My last thing actually jumps back to the beginning. That very opening credits thing, where that thing. So like a single issue is $1, average is $1 in 2000. That's bullshit. The average was actually I had to go back and look, and the average was like $2 to $2.25.
Yeah.
I was very mad at that.
Those sons of bitches lied to us.
Yeah,
Also-
they said. How much did they say average comic guy spends a year, Joe?
They said not that they spend. They have average comic collector has 3,312 comics.
I am
I think I got the-
way below average.
I think I got about 2,000 just in trades
There.
right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris, you've got about 1,000 probably.
I've got like all around.
I think if I added all of mine together, it would still be under 1,000.
Yeah, I've got according to my CLZ app, I've got just below 10,000. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, well,
Yo,
I had
can
over
you-
10,000 at one point.
Your house is just a fucking tinderbox, huh, bud?
The basement is
you
everywhere.
are gonna fucking burst into flames. That's crazy.
Yeah, at some point.
So anyway, don't go with an open flame to 123 Indiana Lane, Indiana.
Sure, why not?
5,
1, 2,
5,
3,
5,
4.
5, 5, 5, 5.
My last note.
But you got the state right this time, Chuck.
Yeah,
I know. I
Took
know.
him
I'm pretty proud of us.
195 episodes.
Episodes?
Or
Yeah.
140 because he's only been on for like.
I like to think
140
Chris makes me smarter on this show.
My last note is that
I bring
you
the
can't-
crunchiness.
the crunchy.
I'm sure you do bring crunchy.
So you're telling me that that no one saw that president sitting on the bench in that park, and they just left it there. No one.
Oh,
Grabbed it?
because I
Because
guarantee
his
you,
mom was
when
strapped.
yeah, I was gonna say because
Probably.
his mom absolutely went down there. Was like, "Ain't nobody fucking touch this present, or I'm gonna beat every last one of you." I guarantee you, she did that prior to him going down there.
She had a
That's right.
sandal attached to a sledgehammer.
Yeah, she was. No, it's pretty universal. Get him with a no.
I will say this, like, I don't like comic book art, like in the sense of just collecting like single pages, things like that. Like the closest I'll ever come are the few artist editions that I own, in the sense of the ones that are hugely oversized, done things like that. Like I'll get like a sketch here or there. I'll have like prints that are signed, but I'll occasionally when I go to cons just like see if something like is decently priced. But man, I have a friend here. The channel, his name's Monkmaster B. That is his thing. He is all about comic book art and just special. It's fascinating just
Comic
seeing.
book nerds get really upset with you when you tear single pages out of issues just to put them in.
That's true. they do.
There was
Joey's
a
about to cry.
I know, yeah.
time. No. There was a time where I had planned on using some old Superman issues to like create something, and like I was gonna tear some apart and create like a collage or something. But
This is a $25,000 collage right here.
I didn't know.
That's not. I do find it a lot of the time. I find that people like they want the originals, like the original prints. The
This is so expensive,
storyboard.
though, man.
Yeah, I understand it from that collector's point of view, but I would say probably the most unrealistic part of this movie was that many people showing up to an art gallery based on comic books.
Correct.
Ain't no
At least at that-
fucking
at
way
least at-
he's packing that house.
In
At
2000s,
least at that time,
yeah.
Yeah.
that is not the thing. Now today, depending.
I would say
like
nowadays.
there's a great expo in Orlando once a year that's just straight art. I would love to just go see it just because that's all it is, just to look at some of the stuff. I'll
But,
never
Fortunately, it's
own
in
any
Florida,
of it.
so nobody wants to.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
I remember going to, I can't remember which convention it was, but just walking up to, I think Greg Land's booth and seeing some
Greg
of his.
Land, Tracer.
Right. Yes. I didn't know that at the time, but walking up to his booth and just seeing some of his prints. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying $1,000 for one of these pages. I'm good.
It's crazy. It
traced?
really is.
Yeah.
That's
Again,
nuts.
didn't know that at the time.
Not even
Yeah,
his
he
like
likes-
original drawing.
Well, he likes homaging certain things, but it basically
Like every
comes
panel
off.
he draws. Oh,
Yeah, it comes off during his cover work as, wait a minute, you're just did this, but with something else, and he likes
Copy. Paste.
also doing scantily clad women on his stuff.
Yeah.
That's what also he does.
Yeah.
So.
So Ryan and I might enjoy it.
so it's kind of hit or
Right,
miss.
Yeah.
It depends. It really
Yeah.
depends.
Yeah. So what you're saying is like 550 ain't that bad then? If
So,
it's
what you're saying is he is he's like precursor to AI, taking other people's art and making it his own.
But yeah,
I mean, listen, I agree that AI is absolute garbage, but I have seen enough artists on Instagram and stuff complain about people stealing their artwork by like copying the thing and not giving them credit for it. So like, I don't know.
I know Disney did that to me with a shirt that I made one time.
That's
yeah.
So did
And that was my
Paramount?
original artwork. Huh?
Was it where was the other one that got kicked off? Paramount, or was it?
oh, Rod, I got a new shirt
The alien
idea
one.
for you.
Oh, he's got a new one.
Oh, yeah. So what I need is I need Samuel L. Jackson,
Oh yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Holding a gun, but looking like glass and saying, does he look like a Teletubby to you? There's a part where he's talking to the guy who's like, yeah, I'm going to buy this for my 4-year-old. He's like, you see a Teletubby? I was just like, oh shit, it's Jules. Oh shit, it's Jules. I got really fucking excited.
How do you spell Teletubby?
That's I don't actually know.
Look it up.
Yeah.
I'll just misspell it that way.
Yeah.
we
There
don't-
you go. Yes.
I'll
I'll
tell
just
you-
misspell it when I put it
I
on.
don't want PBS coming after us, so like
They're gone. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
they're still-
Yeah,
what I
thank you,
never saw,
Mr. Trump.
what I never saw coming was the legacy sequel in Split with the post-credit scene, and the only reason I wanted to go see that movie was like, dude, you have to see it. It's an Unbreakable sequel. I said, okay, I'll have to watch it. I'll have to see just the sequence. I was like, oh dang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
still
twist was that it was in the Unbreakable
Same
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
I thought-
universe. Yeah.
I
and
still
all
haven't
he
seen
does is
Split.
shows up at the end of it. Like he doesn't. I don't like. Oh, sorry, Joe. You
No,
seen
but I knew about that. Like I heard about that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, oh, I need to watch
See,
it
I
because
watched
of that scene.
Split, and that happened. I'm just like, okay, Bruce Willis is here. Great. Who
Yeah, you had no
cares?
idea what was going
Yeah,
on. Now
I was
you
like,
do.
Yeah.
Who cares? I was like, who cares that Bruce Willis is there? Like,
And then you get
Called
Glass.
Bruno. Remember his music career? Bruno.
So I got before we get into the kill count and all that, got a fun little question for you guys. See if you guys can do this. So Samuel Jackson and Bruce Willis have been in a number of movies together. How many? Do you guys know how many movies they've been in together?
well, there's Die Hard 2.
Yeah.
No,
Die Hard 3.
Oh, Die Hard 3. That's
Okay.
right. Die Hard
There
2
we
is the one at the airport. I forget about that one because it was such garbage.
Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
There's another M Night movie that they're both in.
It would be Split.
In Glass.
Oh,
Glass
Glass.
is
That's
the-
what I meant. Yeah,
yeah.
but Glass. Yeah,
Yeah.
Glass. Yeah.
I feel like
There's gotta be. What's the one comedy one that he's in?
Oh, Loaded Weapon.
There it is. Yep, that's
Yeah.
the last one. Good job.
nice.
There, look, that was the one I figured you guys would not get.
Wow,
Good
I haven't
job.
thought about that movie in 100 years.
Oh, so good.
Bruce Willis goes uncredited in that one, so that's why I didn't think you guys would get that one.
Yeah.
One of the best lines in that movie. Holds up the gun to Emilio Estevez and says, "I'm your worst nightmare." No, waking up without my penis is my worst nightmare. Okay, I'm not your worst nightmare, but I'm just up there with it.
I have not seen that movie in so long.
Oh, my God. It is
It's been a
so,
very long time.
National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon. Yes. Oh, so good.
Dang,
Wow,
wow,
that's
already
crazy.
shouting out the recommendations for.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. All right. So, kill count. We got a total of 6. Although, according to not IMDb, but just kill count in general, apparently 1,175 people died in this movie.
Because of the plane, the train, and the automobile.
Yep. Literally. Well, the building actually, but
Yeah.
the Elijah killed 172 of them, and the other guy killed 2, and then David killed 1. So yeah,
But do we
And
count the
Elijah killed
hospital?
a horse as well.
Oh,
No, not the
yeah.
hospital. The building
Animal
caught on
cruelty.
fire.
All right, right. I'm sorry. The hotel is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
But do we technically count them because they didn't? Those events didn't
No,
actually
I
happen
didn't
in the
count
time of the
those-
movie.
I didn't count them.
Okay. For the total kill count.
No, wait. I did. So I did count them because they happened in the flashback.
Hold
so like
on.
the plane.
Hold on. You got this all wrong, Joey. That's 1 kill.
Yeah, that's why Joey only has 6 kills.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He was
missed the one. I'm sorry, I
he
missed the
was saying-
6th part.
Yeah, he was saying that
Oh,
the kill
okay.
count that they have online that he found was
Yeah.
like.
I just wanted
okay,
I just wanted to point out that Elijah killed over 1,000 people.
Right. No,
But
in the,
we, in
how many
our
limbs
kill
were
count,
lost on the train.
only had 6.
well, yeah, but our kill count's the only thing that counts, so it's only 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's not that big of a murder. Technically worse than Batman.
By our standards, yes.
Fair,
Or
but-
your
but-
standards.
No, my standard. Yeah, well, my
You said
standard is our
standards,
standard.
that's correct.
Yeah, it's whatever.
thanks.
By this show standards, how's that?
There
Yeah.
we go.
By by Gimli's standards. Thank you very much.
That's
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
No limbs though.
No limbs.
Do we count broken, mangled limbs?
No, because they didn't fall off.
Are we sure? Maybe he is a little bit of a leopard. We just don't know.
Yo, shout out to leprosy. That's probably gonna come back soon too.
I mean, with the way that our government's running, yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
shout out.
Anyway.
So excited about that.
All right, bingo.
We had hero kills, ID revealed to a friend, ID revealed to an enemy, comic logic, origin flashback, sexual innuendo, and animal cruelty. I figured the reveal to a friend would be his kid finding out that he's basically indestructible.
Well,
And
technically, he revealed it to Elijah because they were friends.
true.
Until they
oh,
became
in that
enemies.
case, we also have betrayal.
Yeah.
Because I also counted him telling Bruce Willis at the end of the movie that he was, the bad guy, or him.
Yep.
Bruce Willis
Revealing.
being, yeah.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in the twist, only because
You already knew
I-
he was a bad guy. Just by
I
the-
already knew he's a bad guy from the rest of the movies. So
Well, I just meant from the rest of this movie. Like I could tell that he was a bad guy. I haven't seen Glass.
I think more the twist was not so much that he was the bad guy, but that he committed the terrorist attacks. But because they never really allude to the fact that they were attacks, that they were these like incidences that happened.
Right. Like things that, there were just problems that, like the plane just
Right.
blew up on takeoff, which sometimes happens. The building caught on fire, which sometimes happens.
Right. The train
Derailed, which sometimes
Right.
happens.
Right, because it was going too fast. So
Yeah.
it was interesting.
Right. What's our Matrix metrics on this, Chuck?
Oh, I thought this was fine. There was some green screen stuff that didn't look terrible, but there was like a weird fuzzy like glossy filter on some of the stuff to like blur it to I think hide some of it. But overall it was fine. It was fine. I'm gonna say 200 out of 146,000. Pretty good. I liked it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. Did you get Cameo? Did you put Cameo down?
Did we have a cameo?
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
He's a drug dealer.
He's the drug guy. Yeah. He kind of Stan Lee's in every one of his movies.
Well, Alfred Hitchcock's than Stan Lee's.
No, it's a Stan Lee thing. Man.
This was a comic, this is Heroes, so it would be a Stan Lee.
Yeah, but he does the Alfred Hitchcock thing though, because just saying.
What's the difference?
Yeah, but we don't like Alfred Hitchcock as much as we like Stan Lee. Let it be a Stan Lee thing. Don't let Alfred Hitchcock take something else from us.
What was the other thing he took from us?
Our dignity and self-respect.
I never had that, so.
My mother issues.
He took those from you.
Yeah, he owes me royalties as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
You guys don't want to see what's going to happen when she dies. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Alrighty. Not a Muppet.
Chocolate syrup everywhere.
The
Anyway.
What the fuck?
His kid.
Oh my god, the kid pulling a gun on a Muppet would be fucking rad.
See, I will David is the not a Muppet because him getting pushed off the balcony by a Muppet would be hilarious.
That would be good too.
His arch nemesis being a Muppet that just keeps getting broken all the time. And like when he falls down the stairs, we could have actually gotten a scene of the Muppet just being thrown down the stairs.
Very ragdolly.
Yeah. Like Kermit.
Yeah.
The puppeteer also getting hurt in the process. I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch!"
the Muppeteer just rolling
two guys
down.
at the balcony, the Waldorf, and just commenting throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Die puppeteer, die. We haven't had a Die Stuntman Die segment in a long time.
We haven't.
That's because they've actually gotten more careful with their stuff.
Yeah, because we're out of the era where stuntmen were just legitimately getting hurt.
Hey, if this guy dies, we don't have to pay him, right? Oh,
well, technically, no. You got to pay the family.
You gotta get that budget down somehow.
Yeah.
Can I just get you to take 2 steps closer to the explosive, please? Thank you.
Alrighty. So that brings us to our score. Chris, out of 10, what do you give this movie?
Out of 10, I'll give it a 7.32. I like this movie, despite my 2 big issues with it. I would probably rank this, depending on the day, it might actually beat out Signs for my favorite M. Night Shyamalan. You know, the twist isn't necessarily the twist isn't necessarily as hitting the first time, just because. But that's not why I enjoy the movie. I enjoy the kind of back and forth, the cat and mouse game that's going on, and saying when will he accept it, and then the realization that he has about Elijah. You know, it's a lot of great superhero tropes in it that, you know, makes me feel seen as a comic book fan. So,
very nice.
That's fair.
Yeah. This movie doesn't insult your comic book intelligence, which is really nice.
Chuck, what you got?
All right. Is this an Unbreakable movie? Yeah, I'm going to assume so.
Yes.
Seems like a pretty good Unbreakable movie. I really like this. I after having a bunch of stinkers of movies, this was kind of like a really nice, refreshing thing. Yeah, I was able to. I mean, to be fair, listen, peek behind the curtain. We also did some getting franchise. So this week was a me week because I got to watch Santo. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. It was an easy watch, and I didn't have a hard time trying to pay attention to it, which was also really nice. I didn't have to fight to like give a shit. And it was a Jim Safe movie, which was also really nice. Very little boobage, if any. There was some midriff. I got a little worried. Didn't know what was going to happen. But outside of that,
come on,
that's true. I think that this does have a more rewatchability because the twist isn't super detrimental to the plot.
Yeah,
like you can go back and you can rewatch this and just enjoy it. And the signs are not there in the original, or like when you go back and rewatch it, you don't see glass. You know what I mean? Like you don't see glass popping up in the background because you weren't paying attention. All those kind of things. I'm gonna say I really like this. I'm gonna say 7.9 to 3
That's
2 3 2 3 3. We have to break up more ties, Chris.
Yes.
Yeah. 7 7 2 3. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that's all my numbers.
Sorry, I ran out of room after the.
I started putting
bullshit.
it. I used to put it up here. I started putting it down here because he started giving me long numbers. Jackass.
No,
It's a good bet.
I still just put it up here in the corner, and then I just kind of wedge all the numbers in right there until I run out of room.
I don't even pay attention to the numbers or the scores that I give. I can't wait to see my 200 episode review and we'll start to watch these big ass long numbers go across my skirt.
It's not. I only go to 3 anyway. So I stop doing that.
That's hurtful. I don't know why you gotta do that. It's really
I
important.
can't go more than 10 digits. So I can't even do the last 2 digits you gave me anyway.
I could do.
It says I can't do more than 10 digits. I'm sorry.
He's using a calculator, Chuck.
I'm using my phone.
That's a calculator.
Yeah,
Are you using a calculator function on your phone?
maybe.
Turn it sideways.
So, anyways, the way that I feel about this movie,
Yeah, you gotta hurry up. We got 9 minutes. We gotta wrap this, or we get yelled at by the boss.
Shut up.
you know, I thought it was a pretty good movie. In the last 3 or 4 weeks, this is probably the best movie that I've gotten to watch for this show.
That's hurtful.
This show are all the shows for the network.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fucked up, man. You enjoyed Santo, don't
Okay,
lie. Spoiler.
I'm not saying, but Santo was hard to watch. This was not hard to watch. This was very refreshing when it came to watching it because I wasn't like, oh, here's 45 minutes of people walking or playing the motherfucking piano.
Peek behind the curtain for something in May for you, Chris.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, is that Lord of the Rings and who's playing a piano?
No, this for ratio wise, the Santo had more walking than the Lord of the Rings did.
Oh,
Technically,
true,
Santo
yeah.
didn't. It was
it's
Blue
Bill
Angel
Mascaros,
and
technically. Yeah, Blue Angel. Yeah.
Mill Mascaros or whatever.
But anyways, but no, this was pretty good. Like this was I've never seen it before, and it was fun. The twist wasn't a big thing. Glass seemed like a bad guy from the get-go. I don't know if it's just because like he seemed like a prick, or because he just seemed like he was the exact opposite of what Bruce Willis's character was. You know, Bruce Willis was unbreakable. He was super breakable. So obviously they're at the either end of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like it was good. It was fun. You know, it was a nice, refreshing change from like G-Men from Hell or even Pitch Black, which but I gave a 6.57 because I would probably watch this again at least once.
I don't think it passes the Janero continuum for me, though.
No, it wouldn't be something like it wouldn't be like the Santo movies where we would watch them as a group and make ever living fun out of it.
Yeah, like I don't want to make fun of this. I want to pay attention
to Santo movies.
No, I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste Chris' time like that.
Well, you don't have to watch 4 of them. You can only watch.
I just have to watch.
Yeah, you
the
only
Mystery
have to
Science
watch
Theater
2.
version.
Yeah. I'm sure
true.
they've done more than just the one we watched. So.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Joey, what do you give it?
Interesting. So this is a movie that I remember seeing in theaters. I've got it on DVD. I don't know why I don't have it on Blu-ray, but I enjoyed this movie when it came out. I've always enjoyed this movie. Funny enough, I actually haven't seen this movie in quite a while. I don't remember the last time I actually watched this movie, but when I started watching it, I remembered everything about it. I think the only thing I didn't remember was Robin Wright being in it. But other than that, though, like this movie, I've always enjoyed this movie. This was a fun movie for me. I gave it a 7.44. It does have its flaws, but all in all, though, like this is fun. It's a good movie. And it is in that era of M. Night Shyamalan movies that was like the beginning of his career, and it is, in my opinion, some of his best work. Then, like I said earlier, it's when he starts to fall off, and then he kind of has some good ones and bad ones, and it just kind of keeps going back and forth. So yeah, I liked it. So that gives us a combined score of 7.31, which ties it at number 43 out of 195 movies. So it ties it with Stardust and Judge Dredd at 7.31.
Nice.
Which is just behind Star Wars Episode 7, Force Awakens at a 7.33. And just
How did
above,
that get such a high score? Who bumped the score on that?
probably Jordan and I, more than likely.
Yeah, I know it was you guys. I was being facetious.
Thanks. And just above Starship Troopers. Oh, nope. Sorry, my bad. Super Troopers. I still confuse that. Don't know why. Super Troopers at a 7.3.
But we did get to watch Super Troopers.
We got to watch Super
Joey's
Troopers because of Joey fucking it up.
That is true.
I like when my dyslexia lurches into Joey's brain sometimes. That's really great.
That's just my dyslexia. What are you talking about?
Sure. Hey, speaking of dyslexia, you know where you can find me? The first Sunday of every month. That's right.
You gonna do Chris's as well?
I'm gonna fucking try. Here we go. Are you ready?
Ready.
That's right. We do a little show called Getting Franchise, the latest and greatest movie media
That's
franchises.
the last Sunday of the month, isn't it?
That's the joke. Because I said, hey, dyslexia.
Oh, gotcha. I was
actually on par. Anyway, the last Sunday of every month ruined the joke. The last Sunday of every month, I do a little show called Getting Franchise, the latest and greatest in media franchises, where we are reviewing. Oh man, shit, we're doing Violence Jack. Or the Raid just came out. Or it's coming out in 2 days.
Okay, so the Raid came out last month.
Okay.
Devilman and Violence Jack comes out in a week and a half.
Okay, is that where we're at in the schedule? Jesus.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we're this comes out in the middle of April.
All right. So, hey, man, we watch the Godfather, 2 movies by the Godfather of anime, Devilman and Violence Jack. They are on Pluto if you want to watch them, or
Ooh, good luck for that.
wait for us to review them. That's going to be my thing. Listen to our episode. But more importantly, you can find Chris at Chris Valga on Instagram. On social media, on the socials. And you can find him at the Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
Nope.
No,
Marvel
my brain's
Alliance.
breaking. It's just Marvel Alliance. You can find him where he is doing the crunchiest, the absolute crunchiest of information for all of you and reviewing the latest and greatest in all things Marvel related, which is part of the Geek Ultimate Alliance. You can find Ron at Good at This Game or Good Art This Game, and you can get his t-shirts at the TeePublic store link down below. You of course can find everything else right here that this show does. The Comic Book Network. I have officially coined it the Comic Book Network, where you can find Joey's show, Kamen Rider Chronicles, every Monday and Thursday. Yeah! Because why wouldn't you have a normal release schedule every Monday and Thursday? You can find Comic Book Chronicles. You can find Comic Book Rewind, or
You said it wrong second time, but it's all good.
what is it? Monday and Thursday, whatever. It's every Monday and Thursday.
Chronicles.
Oh, what did I say?
Comic Book Chronicles.
Common Book Chronicles.
My bad. Kamen Rider Chronicles every Monday and Thursday. You can find Comic Book Rewind and Comic Book Rundown every other Saturday.
Correct.
Every other Saturday. And you can find, of course, this show on its own feed, Rundown Reviews, or whatever, every Friday. You can email us at comicbookrundown@gmail.com. We are Comic Book Rundown on all the socials.
Rate and review us.
Oh, rate and review, and we will read them out. If we don't, Ron holds Joey down that burned him with a cigarette. So there you go. Yeah, so
Joey's
you should.
Joey's already got cigarette burn things. Okay,
So people better write, and we better read them. That's my point.
Yeah,
Tell-
you guys know we're writing
Yeah.
reviews. We're gonna burn Joe.
Yeah, so
Cool,
start leaving some 5-star reviews. That being said, Joey, what is our next movie?
No
recommendations?
What are your recommendations? For
I was going to do recommendations.
Chris,
Okay.
what's your recommendation to people this week? What should they read, listen to, watch?
I brought a prop.
He can
Just
perform.
finished this Local Man by
Nice.
Is that,
Tim Seeley.
Is that based in Florida?
No,
local, not Florida, man.
Written by Tim Seeley, and if you are a fan of like the '90s era of the beginning of Image, this is about a guy who was part of a hero troupe there and flames out royally and has legal action pending. He goes back home and how everyone just freaking hates him, and it's him trying to, because he can't really use his name or be a superhero anymore, or he'll get sued by the group he was part of. But it was really a fun ride, especially when they work in some of the Image characters from the era into this kind of timeline. It's a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
I like Tim Seeley. He's such a good writer.
So, but yeah, Local Man. Give it a read.
Nice.
Very self-contained.
All right.
Chuck, what's your recommendation?
My recommendation for this week, if I got to pick anything, is the comic book I'm reading currently, which is Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe.
Yes.
Just recently released in trade paper. I am only about halfway through, but I am thoroughly enjoying it. The Mole Man accidentally wakes up Godzilla.
If you like that, Chuck,
Yeah,
and if you haven't read it, read anything Predator versus any of the Marvel characters, Aliens versus any of the Marvel characters. It's so good.
I have Predator kills the Marvel Universe.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I have that lined up next as the thing I'm going to read after.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Nice.
Ron, what you got?
I'm going to recommend the book The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. It's a fantasy sort of book that takes place where there are a group of thieves that, while all the rest of the thieves think they're just other petty thieves, they basically false face and play act to steal from the wealthiest people in the city that they're in behind everybody else's backs. Nobody knows it's them except for the 5 of them that are in on it. And it's a really, really good story. It's a fun book, and it's part of a trilogy. And I like it a lot. I've read it a couple times now. It's pretty good. Joey?
Very nice. So I'm going to recommend, and it might still be in theaters by the time this episode comes out, Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. That movie, went and saw that this past weekend. Movie was awesome. Such a good movie. The first one was so much fun.
I haven't seen the first one yet.
What you definitely need to watch the first one before you see this
Well,
one.
I planned on it, like if I was going to watch it. Yeah.
Well, because like some movies, like sequels, sometimes you don't need to. This one
like
you definitely
Friday
need
the 13th Part 2. You didn't need to watch the first one because they give it to you all at the beginning of the second.
Exactly. No, this one you definitely need to watch the first one to really understand what's going on with this one.
Yeah.
And they pick up immediately right where the
I
first
love
one
it when
ends.
sequels do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And it almost within so the second movie happens basically within the next 48 hours of the end of the first one.
Yeah.
So it is really good. Obviously another whole cast of characters gets brought in, a lot more death, bigger kills. It's great. Great movie. Recommend it. It's great. Go see it.
I watched a interview with Elijah Wood about it, and it pretty much
great.
just expands. Yeah, Elijah Wood as a villain is objectively 1,000 times cooler than anything it deserves to be. So
Hot take.
Well, I mean,
he's not
he
really
was-
a villain.
He was a villain in Sin City also, and he was pretty awesome and creepy in that. So
yeah, he plays
See,
Kevin. It's awesome.
He's creepy in that one. This one, he's not. He's really just the in the middle.
Don't spoil
intermediary.
anything.
He's not really a villain. He's just there. I'll
He's
leave it
just
at that.
following orders. Is that what you're saying, Joey?
No, he's not even doing that.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of a dick, from my understanding. In the
He is a
movie,
dick.
so
But he's a lawyer. Let's put it that way. He's a lawyer.
Oh, so he is a villain. You lied to us.
Anyway, whatever.
Name 3 lawyers that aren't villains. Go. I'll wait.
Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
There we
Oh
go.
shit, that's all 3 right there. Boom. What's our next movie, Joe? Jesus,
Oh, yeah, I should
we're
probably
over.
do that
Yeah, we're over 4 minutes.
before I hit the end here. Our next movie we'll be watching, gentlemen. Now, this is one I have not seen. Ron, I believe you have, because I think you've talked to me about this before in the past.
Joe Dirt?
No.
Oh,
We are going to be watching Monkey Bone.
I have never seen that.
Oh, I thought you had.
Monkey Bone? We're
Yes.
watching Monkey Bone?
I don't like that reaction.
Brendan Fraser's Monkey Bone?
Yes. Have you seen
Is
this
that
movie?
Carl
Oh
Urban?
yeah.
Okay, you have to. Okay.
I will be saying that this week too.
Yeah, so yeah,
Hell
watching
yeah.
Monkey Bone.
Hey, Jay, what's the end button do?
Oh, it does this.